Get in, loser. We're going swashbuckling. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, but if you are one of my subscribers and you've been following along, then you already know that you can call me Missy. Today's video is all about pirates, and today I wanted to see if I could put together a pink pirate outfit. The idea for this video was birthed inside my brain when my mom offered to pay for the majority of an incredible vacation in the Dominican Republic. The resort that we were going to go to was one that my sister had already been to, and she was like, it's so gorgeous there. In fact, it might be a good idea. You guys could pack some nice outfits and take some family pictures there, which my brain interpreted as you need to get your family in some pirate outfits so that you can take a Pirates of the Caribbean inspired family picture. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. I already have plenty of pirate clothes, but I need to get more pirate clothes for the rest of my family. I've got 2 children, and my husband also needs some clothing. So coincidentally, I think the best place to start with this project is also my favorite place to start with this project, or any project really. And that is the thrift store. So let's go. So I didn't actually get any footage at the thrift store, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a thrift haul right here. I've gathered some jewelry. My kids took off with some of it that we got for them, so it's not all here, but let me show you what I found. This sort of thing, it looked kind of like a military commendation kind of thing. Maybe one of our pirates started out on the up and up and went rogue. It says this was $12.99. It was actually half price. This one was also half price. It was priced at $19.99, but again, it was half price. And then there's this brooch, which I just thought looked kind of piratey. I had gotten a couple of these felt sun hats. I got them actually last year. And I figure all you really need to do is fold up the edges to get a kind of tricorn situation. Next, we needed some scarves. So we found this beautiful scarf, 55% pashmina, 45% silk scarf. So pashmina is like a goat wool, I guess. Kind of like a cashmere. It was the same price as this one, which is $2.99. This is the wrong colors and I might dye it, but it's 100% baby alpaca wool. And then furthermore, for scarves, I found this cotton handmade, and this came in a bag. So there's 4 of them for $2.49, and I haven't even unraveled one yet. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells weird. Oh, it doesn't smell good. Oh, it smells like mildew. Next, I bought this jumpsuit for $11.79, which was a little pricey, but I figured I could cut them apart. And for my older son, I can alter these pants to be his pants. And then for my younger one, the top half can be turned into like a kind of vest. And then I also bought this for $6.49, 55% linen, 45% rayon. It's just a button-down sleeveless shirt. I'll replace the buttons and also dye it. I got these 2 belts. This one was $4, and then I got this fossil belt for $5. And I need to get started on making some of these alterations. So I'm going to pull out my seam ripper and get to work on taking some of these pockets off. Huzzah! Gretchen, stop trying to make huzzah happen. It's not going to happen. I took advantage of some nice, warm, lovely summer weather and took my work and my kids with me to the park to spend some time outside. It was great for the soul. Not so great for the sinuses. Although my allergies are a lot less terrible than they used to be, and I really don't have much to complain about over the summer months.
All I am doing here is removing the pockets from the top half of this jumpsuit. And if you're wondering how I got this angle, here's a photo of what I was doing. I didn't get a ton of that footage because it just wasn't very comfortable to wear my camera as a necklace. But there you go, I got the pockets off the top of the jumpsuit, and then I did the same thing for the white shirt off camera. On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was.
It's October 3rd. Okay, I am back home and I am ready to cut into this. I'm going to cut the top half off and we're just gonna hope for the best because these are definitely like not a kid size pant. I am now destroying this clothing item with no knowledge as to whether or not I will be able to resuscitate it. Good luck, or wish me luck.
And here's the moment of truth. Yep, there's no going back from there. I cut the entire bottom of the pants off super straightforwardly, leaving the little tie portion so it could tie up closed. Although I'll probably still do a little hook closure. But I was ready to have my son try them on.
They do not fit me.
No, they're not supposed to fit you yet. We are going to alter them so that they do fit you, right?
I think we should keep it like this and then let me grow into them. It also gives me enough space to just jiggle them.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
So yeah, no pants alterations, but I did go over these pockets and try and get rid of some of the scarring from the threads.
Pro tip, if you're struggling to fold and put away your laundry, put it right in the middle of the space that you intend to use, and then you will have to clean it up so that you can do the thing that you want to do, which for me today is going through all of my fabric and deciding what I want to use for this project. So here I go. Hoist the colors!
So the only things I really needed fabric for were pants for my younger child and pants for my husband. And I have got to get a better way to organize my fabric stash because this ain't it.
Here is my pile of possible fabrics that I might use this week, but I only have a couple of days and I only have a few things I need to make. Not very often have I felt so acutely the need to use the fabrics that I have, because this is a lot of fabric that isn't earmarked. I don't have any plans. I don't have any ideas for any of this. I've got to think a little bit.
Can anybody else relate to that anxiety of having fabrics without knowing exactly what you want to do with them? Like, I can't get rid of them because what if the perfect project comes up? Like, if you feel that way too, go ahead and type "I can relate" in the comments so we can all feel a little less crazy.
I have a busy morning and it's summertime, so of course it's daily outings with my children. And I was hoping to have this fabric cut out so that maybe I can get some work done on it on the go. So I need to get that done. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get that done, but you know what? We're gonna get started. We're gonna get moving. Here it goes.
Buckle up because the next part of this video is hella chaotic.
Where are my scissors? Why can't I find you? I'll just use these ones, it's fine. Where is my tape measure? Let's see, we'll go from here to here. Will be
Did
the floor.
she just say woof?
27 inches?
Mom, you have to put that measurement stuff on cam.
It's okay.
Also my stomach.
It'll be fine. Yeah, I also have your stomach on camera, which is exactly what I was hoping for.
No, it's not. The camera's getting blacked out.
Actually, that might be better. 25 inches.
Thank you for watching. Remember, Chaos Time is made possible by viewers like you. Thank you.
I am back from my excursions today. While I was out, I started sewing this together by hand. This is what I was able to get done. I got the crotch gusset sewn together and part of the way down the pants. So I'm going to keep going, this time with the sewing machine, so it should go a lot faster. Let's get down to it.
The sewing machine did make it go faster, and then time-lapse technology made it go even faster. And so isn't modern technology wonderful? I got the legs sewn together in the middle so you can see the crotch area all the way down the sides of the inseams. The side seams go really quickly, so I had to start thinking about how to finish the top.
I could just put it like this and then gather it all in.
Bit too big.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be kind of big because they're pirate-y pants.
Ew.
Yeah.
Pirate pants are a bit big.
Yep.
You heard it here first, folks. Pirate pants are a bit big. On to the pockets. Now, this is meant to be a costume, so pockets are entirely unnecessary. However, pockets are awesome, and everybody loves pockets. And one of the benefits to having homemade costumes is that they can have pockets. You know that cheap store-bought costumes are not going to have pockets. Additionally, I fully anticipate my child playing in these pants regularly. This next bit of chaos is in preparation for his shirt.
Stop it, hands! You're the worst hands in the world.
Arms out, out like a T. Out like a T. There you go. Okay. You've got a lot of booty. Thank you. So you agree? You think you have a lot of booty?
Given how wiggly he was for the try-on section, it is little wonder that the work that I'm doing here resulted in a product that was not the correct size. But I did use this white cotton sheet in order to cut out a pirate shirt for my child. Ultimately, my biggest mistake was not leaning into the fact that a pirate shirt ought to be quite oversized. Just as pirate pants are big, so too are pirate shirts.
Today, I need to finish the shirt that I started last night. I need to finish the pants that I mostly made yesterday. Just a couple things. Really, on these pants, all I need to do is finish off this waistband. This is the inside of it. It just needs to be folded under and finished off real fast. I could hem the bottom, but this is also the edge. I think they call it the selvage edge, right? So it doesn't really need to be finished off because it's not going to unravel. My son tried them on and he really, really liked them. My other son commented and said that they look more like dress pants. I'm not gonna say he was wrong, but also I wish he was wrong. I need to dye that other sleeveless top. Yeah, we're just going to get started on all of the things and see where the day takes us.
You know what that means? Sewing montage. I fixed a lot of my mistakes from the previous evening, but I still needed to reattach the sleeves and then add cuffs and collars and all that good stuff. I was able to use my sewing machine for the bulk of things, including helping me to gather the sleeves. However, the openings at the cuffs and at the collars needed to be sewn by hand in order to get those nice, small, rolled edges. So maybe this needle is too wide or something, but it's really kind of a struggle to get it through this fabric. I'm going to try sharpening it and see if that helps with the performance of the needle. I read somewhere that this Beanie Baby is supposed to sharpen needles, so we're just gonna stab it. Okay, let's see if that helped. Okay, that might be easier, actually. Let's try a few more. You know what I need? I need those silicone finger nib. Put on your fingers and it's supposed to help you grip the needle, because I feel like that's part of the issue, is that my fingers are slipping on the needle when I'm trying to pull it through, and it hurts my fingies. Yeah, no, the issue is getting the eye of the needle through the fabric. So
I don't think the stabbing actually helped, but it was fun. With my children's clothes mostly complete, we still needed to get some clothes together for my husband. I had made a shirt for him before at the Ren Fair, but he has been wanting to learn how to sew. So he is going to be under my tutelage, learning how to make some fun pirate pants. So, we're making you some pantalones. First of all, we established that this is going to be at least double the width that you need for it to fit on your body. So this is just one side of the pants. Fold it over, and we need to know how long you want these to be, all the way to your feet.
As long as these.
Okay. Now what we can do is cut off this end of it, which cannot be seen in the camera. Okay.
Down.
So all we need to do is cut off this bottom end, and then this can all be waistband and pockets. Crotch gusset.
Gusset, okay.
Yep, and that will be cut into this pants fabric.
Okay.
So do not worry about it. I'm going to go get the scissors. So go ahead and cut off the end there.
I was so patient while he very meticulously and very slowly cut this fabric up until about this point, when I needed to entertain myself.
Work faster! Cut with all your strength! Heave! Again! Hey, here's some popcorn from last night. There's a snack. I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
That moment when your teacher is your bully.
It's what they do in ballet. And look at how toned those thighs are. I feel like, yes, like in like romantic languages, they distinguish male and female with the and o, right? So like, would a male be a ballerino?
I have heard male ballet dancers being given that moniker, that they're male ballet, not male, but they're ballet dancers.
Ballet.
Ballet.
Go to Bali. Bollywood. Bollywood
Dancers.
dancers are next level too, though. Like,
They have amazing hip control.
okay, so the next question we need to ask ourselves is where the crotch of these pants is going to fall upon your body.
Low.
Drop it, low, low, drop it, low. Okay, there to the flow. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a triangle out of this.
Really though? Like, subscribe.
I came back with a ruler and some chalk, and we drew out the triangle that would then become the crotch gusset and the separation in the center of the pants.
There are no rules on this ship. I'm not like a regular captain. I'm a cool captain. I'll probably just be like cleaning up around you because it's been driving me crazy all day how messy this studio is.
And so for the most part, I just left him to his own devices to go ahead and sew it. I was available in case he had any questions, and he did have a few, but for the most part, it was fairly straightforward. And although the rest of my house desperately needed some cleaning, I just cleaned my studio instead. I did just go ahead and insert one of the pockets for him, just because pockets can be a little bit more complicated. But I think he did the other one himself.
So today is the last day that we have to work on these things. Corby's gonna finish his pants here, and I am going to switcheroo the buttons on this thing. So here we go.
Like I said, I think he did one of the pockets on his own, and I'm pretty sure this footage is proof of that. And while he worked on that, I went ahead and gathered my buttons together and found some really fun nautical gold ones. My button collection is mostly just like a hodgepodge of buttons that I inherited from my grandmother and picked up at thrift stores. And the gold nautical buttons were actually one of the most abundant button style that I had.
The next thing, we have these waistband pieces that I've been hiding from you.
Yes. I call them the waistband bits.
So what you're going to do is you're going to sew them together. You are going to either gather or pleat, whichever you prefer, so that they're short enough to fit in the waistband. So yeah, that's our next steps.
Okay.
Do it.
So he opted to pleat the pants, and so he went ahead and worked on that on the floor. And I decided to go ahead and take the opportunity to add some trim to those sun hats that I showed at the beginning of the video to make them a little bit more piratey. Then we decided that that sky blue color wasn't piratey enough, so we decided to try and dye the pants using coffee. So we used the rest of the coffee that was in our house, but there wasn't a lot left, and it turned out not to be enough to really alter the color on the pants. After sitting in there for a while, it was still just slightly darker, dingier. And so we moved on to plan B, which was to use some actual fabric dye from a box. At the same time, I also dyed that white shirt that you saw me working on earlier. But then what about me? I will show you. I had actually several pirate outfits in my closet that I could put together just with what I already owned. So that's why I didn't make any clothing for myself in this project. And most of the items in these outfits are either thrifted or homemade. So the next thing that we needed to do was to travel, and that's what we did. We landed in the Caribbean. The resort was gorgeous, as promised. The beach is pretty nearly deserted in the morning, so that's when we took our pictures. And when I brought them home, I went ahead and used the generative AI technology on Photoshop to change my kids' faces so that I could show you these pictures, because I just don't like having my kids' faces on my channel. They're just not old enough to really consent to having an online presence. I also use generative AI for a few other fun things, such as adding some extra pirate touches to the photos. Clearly, I don't have enough of a following to be sponsored by Photoshop. And while adding these touches was fun, it's not the best quality. Maybe you noticed that some of the kids' faces were weird. Also, my skirt had come down, and so I tried to use it to fill, and it did work, but it also gave me some funny results.
My name is Captain Smith, and there's a 30% chance that the ship is under attack. So yeah, that's the project. We got it all done. We went on the trip. We did all the things. We got home. We got real sick. We spent a while getting the video together, and here we are at the outro. I really hope that you enjoyed that video. If you liked anything about it, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you would like to subscribe, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and then I can see you on our next voyage. Yo-ho! You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. What do you call them? I'm trying to think.
Brain's dead. Dead brain. Brain broke. Broke brain.
So, you come here often? Put it in the comments.
I have a busy morning this morning. Plan on taking. It's summertime. I don't know what I'm doing.
Without a head. 4 arms without a head. 2 arms without a head. 4 arms.
Hello. Ooh. That was tasty. So anyways, he just kept asking like, where's the rum gone? Where's the rum gone? And I'm just like, maybe we should be asking ourselves, where did the rum come from in the first place, you know?